Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Techgig Webinar series, our endeavor to impart techies. We believe that sharing of knowledge is the key to enhance our skills and grow us as professionals. With this principle in mind, we have initiated a series of webinars conducted by industry experts to give you all a crisp insight of various domains. The topic of today's session is reducing risks and estimation buffers in competitive fixed bids. Our guest speaker today is Mr. Janakiraman Jayachandran, Director Technology at Techcello. Janaki is an ardent cloud enthusiast and a prolific speaker at NASSCOM and Cloud Connect event. He has 15 plus years of software development experience and was instrumental in defining the cello architecture. Mr. Janaki enables enterprises and ISVs to define their cloud strategy. So without further delay, I introduce you all to our guest speaker. Over to you, Mr. Janakiraman.
Thank you. Once again, thanks everyone for taking the time to be part of this webinar today. So today we are going to be discussing on, as project managers, what are all the various measures one can take towards reducing the risks in the project, and as well as trying to minimize the estimation buffers, which we usually kind of bundle with the project estimation. And the whole idea is to enable these two factors in order to be able to be competitive in the fixed bids and other projects that you are delivering. So that's the broad agenda today. So we will get started right away. Let's start with some basic stats on the project challenges across the world. So project management as is challenging, and particularly when it comes to the estimation and risk management and the overall management aspects. There are several figures that can give us insight on the challenges that people are encountering across the world. So there are things like the project rework ratio. If you take, for example, there is a rework ratio of at least 25 to 40% of rework that is coming in, right? And 50% of products are getting rolled back from production. That's stated by Gartner. Now, some of these things actually boil down to the point of how well the project is thought out. So when you say it's rolled back out of production, it's because it's not able to meet what it is supposed to do at a real time. That's the reason it's been rolled back, right? So not spending too much time into this, but the point here is there are so many challenges around, and it's not just a straightforward thing. And there are so many other factors that are involved in the project management. We'll share a couple more insights into it before we get into the crux of today's session. So this slide kind of throws a nice picture given by Gartner, which gives an idea on the percentage of issues or the causes for project failure. So if you notice, the bottom stack, which represents the functionality issues, more or less remain the same regardless of the size of your project. So whether you do a small project or a large project, you still are talking about 22 to 24% of issues coming up. But what changes is the factors like the delayness of the project and the cost variance, budget variance that is coming to picture, which are causing the projects to fail or be abandoned or being kind of thrown out, right? So there are more than 50% of the cases fall under this category. Similarly, if you look at the stack of projects being delivered on budget, you could see how many projects are being delivered. Right? So almost 48% of projects are delivered, which is almost double the cost of the estimate, right? Double the cost of the budget. So 76% to 100% of budget variance happens in 48% of the projects. Now, this slide could look